Hey my people, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn good day. Welcome back to the channel, the penultimate episode of the season so far in the Norwich City Career Mode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button down below. And as you can see there, we are currently in 5th place with, 8 games to go. So, I mean, I want to try and get Champions League football. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to get Champions League football. So, we'll see what we can do in this one. But, yeah, I think we've got a great opportunity to try and make something special happen in this career mode. And if everything goes according to plan, well, we could be having a great time next season in the Champions League. Of course, like, no intentions of winning the Premier League or anything like that. But let me just say, the way that this episode ends, I'm just saying, we're set up for quite an absolutely insane next episode. So I'll be on that very, very shortly. Because it's a very exciting career mode for me to play anyway, and I hope it is for you guys to see as well. So yeah, 1-0 up against Wolves. Of course, if I remember correctly, Wolves absolutely gave us carrots the last time we played them, so it was a personal one for me. You know, that Michael Jordan meme, and then I took it personal. Whoa, that was me right here, right there in this game. And yeah, we did fairly well. We defended really well, and then we just absolutely blew them away with Enrique's first goal. I can't remember who scored the first goal, but our second goal on the day, fantastic. And Dane Scarlett coming off the bench to make it 3-1. Fantastic scenes. He's been an absolutely fantastic signing for me. I don't think I've ever had such a big impact from the new signing as what I have had from Dane Scarlett. I mean, he has been insane. And Ronnie Lopez makes it 4-0 on the day. Scenes here at the Molyneux. It is the Molyneux Stadium, yes. Because normally Wolves play a very tight, nitty-gritty type game. This time, absolutely none of that. Not having any of it, and we ended up winning 4-0 on the day. The crowd's booing, as you can hear, loud and clear. And yeah, so very happy with the first game of the episode. 7 more games to go in the season. It's winding down now, guys. It's absolutely winding down. Tete Amos starting with Jonathan Rowe on the left-hand side. Starting Dane Scarlett and Jonas, of course. Dane Scarlett, like I say, he's been fantastic for me. James Shackleton starts as a right back for us, hopefully offering us a bit more dynamism, hopefully. And yeah, just having a look here. Like, obviously with the Tottenham Hotspur career mode, we didn't really do that well come the end of the season with the whole Pochettino thing. So it was playing in my mind when I was recording this, like, we need to make sure that we finish strong and make sure that we get over the line, because with Tottenham we didn't boss it, but we could have done a whole lot better than what we did. Potentially winning the league, potentially winning the FA Cup, potentially winning the Champions League. Of course, bottling it to Real Madrid, bottling it to Chelsea, and eventually Liverpool in the league, and so on. It does hurt a bit, but nonetheless, 2-0 up here at Aston Villa. Pretty sure it is at Aston Villa, and yeah, it just seems cruising here, 3-0 up, and just so grateful that I've got fighters in this team. Castro has been brilliant for me at the back, just fantastic scenes. So yeah, we are absolutely dominating at this moment in time, and 6 games to go after this one, of course. Obviously not counting my chickens before they hatch, because in football anything can happen, and I mean, we've seen this season alone that teams are quite happy to score 4 goals against us. Like, we concede goals like it's going out of fashion. It's not even funny. And the new West Ham striker, currently still playing at Aston Villa in this career mode, Danny Ings, gets on the score sheet, making it 3-1 on the day, 30 minutes gone by. But a new boy, that's right, we promoted a few youth players, coming onto the field early, I forget his name, coming onto the field early on in this game, half an hour to play, and bangs one home. He could be a future superstar for us in this career mode, but we'll have to see how things go. But that goal somewhat kills the game, because, I mean, we're back up with our 3-goal cushion. We're cruising at this point, but I love the fact that he picked the ball up in the midfield, drove straight at the defense, and then pinged it past the goalkeeper. So yeah, I was very happy with that. And yes, they did manage to get another goal back, but at this point in the game, I was like, man, I'm so done. It's a game over. Of course, Steven Gerrard, recently sacked manager, whatever, however you want to put it, ended up putting 4 passes, teams, days, happy days. And yeah, not a bad start to our career mode so far. I mean, 2 wins from 2, 6 points from 6, and now we have a very big game. So pray for us, because we need it, and we need a big match. So, and yeah, I'm kind of also caught up in two minds because obviously having played these games and having seen how it ends, right? Obviously we haven't finished the season yet, but I am in two minds of if the season does go the way I want it to go, or the way it does go, could we potentially start a new career mode? So I don't think we can top what might actually happen, you know? I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But as of right now, we are currently drawing the top and we are focused back in this game. Kulisevsky with the first, Jonas with the second, make it 1-1. Bulka with a big save just before half-time. Antonio Conte is losing his mind. Apparently he's even top and he confirmed it himself, apparently, at the end of the season. So that would be interesting to see. Making up 3 changes here. Jonas coming in. Can we find a late elusive winner, or will Tottenham find a big dagger and stick it in our title hopes? And yeah, Human-Son. God damn. Human-Son with the big time goal there. Didn't do that for me in the career mode that I had with you, dumbass. And yeah, De Silva getting fairly lucky with that, but realizing eventually it was called offside because De Silva hits it in the. I think it came off, or it must have come off Dane Scarlett. But what I liked is the boys did not give up. We never gave up. We carried on hitting those runs into blocks. We kept on just trying to find a late goal to try and rescue something. It kind of puts the title as if we were ever in a title race in doubt. It does. A late loss like that in the season is quite rough. And yeah, I mean, could be title challenge over, but top 4 is what we actually want. And yeah, not too bad. Of course, we did get a transfer offer for Jonas, and I thought, you know, he's having a fantastic season. And if this is a realistic career mode, a team like Valencia would come in for him and pay 25 million, and we would be forced to sell him. So it made sense. And you know, we'll see what comes back. You know, they could come back and be like, no, it's bullshit. We're not paying that. Then we keep it. Who knows? But the most important thing is we've got a few more games left in this season, and right now at the Amex Stadium, 2-0 up against a very good Brighton team. Don't get that twisted. And we are just putting them to the sword. We were very highly motivated from the Tottenham loss, and just motivated us to score a goal every 10 minutes in this one, as Ronnie Lopez finds the back of the net for this one. And yeah, I mean, we were pretty much damn near unstoppable. I mean, yes, we are going to concede a few goals here, but like I've said for the entirety of this Norwich City career mode, we ship goals. It's fine, but the goal is we outscore the other team. That is the goal. So yeah, it is what it is. But we are 3-0 up here just before half time. Can they find a late goal in the second or in the first half? Sorry, and pulling off the crossbar, hitting my goalkeeper, and then not ring. And sometimes the game just goes like that. Sometimes you can be so unlucky. I played a game yesterday, private career mode, and I ended up losing 4-3. I was losing 3-0 at first, scored 3 goals, got back in the game, and everything I was like shooting with, the goalkeepers were saving, and eventually they came on and they nicked a late goal. I was so mad. But back in this one though, Dane Scarlett coming on the field and scoring another big time goal. I was really impressed with that goal because the fight that he showed to get to the ball before the defender was elite, and you know, he shipped the goal 5-1. It doesn't matter though. We're definitely taking all 3 points for this one, and we're definitely going to score a few more. And I was just having a look at Brighton's team. I mean, they've got Hidaria from RB Leipzig, and he's a fantastic player. He's a player that I was thinking of signing for Leicester, but it wasn't to be. And we would end up winning this one 6-1 on the day. Dane Scarlett with the brace off the bench, fantastic scenes. He is so fantastic. He's really, really good. Like, Spurs have got a really good talent on their hands. And speaking of Spurs, they're in first place, a whole 7 points ahead of us with 3 games to go for them. We've got 4 games, of course, and we've got a very big game against Chelsea. Chelsea at home. Guys, we're in 3rd place, right? We want to seal top 4. And we could do that by beating Chelsea right here, right now. We could do that because they're a somewhat challenger to this top 4 position. I mean, if we get 3rd place, it doesn't matter. If we get 2nd place, it doesn't matter. If we get 1st place, well, career mode over. And that's looking like where this career mode could be heading. We could be making a late title push. I don't know. 7 points off, of course. We haven't beaten Chelsea yet, as you guys are seeing, but we are 1-0 up. So I'm kind of counting those 3 points. Because if we win our game in hand, that's only a 4-point gap. Spurs did just beat us 2-1, I know. But oh my goodness, this final episode of this career mode is going to be absolutely insane. And yeah, we were moving the ball left, right, and center. There's going to be no Chelsea voodoo beat us against us in this one. I mean, in the Spurs career mode, we were losing 5-0. In this one, we've got hardcore players, man. These players, they do not fuck around whatsoever. 4-0 up, 25 minutes or so to go, and Josh De Silva making it rain in the crowd. Of course, hard to stop a Chelsea team that have got so much money in it, so much talent, so much of everything. And yeah, they ended up scoring well. Well done, Kai Havertz. You finally found the back of the net. But I put 4 past this team, and we will take those 3 points. It's a 4-point gap at the top of the table. 4 points. 3 games to go. People, it's looking insane. It's absolutely looking insane. As you can see there, Valencia came back with a 16 million offer. I decided to reject it because it wasn't worth it. But as you can see there, again, they've played a game and they've played an extra game. 5 points. That means they drew. We've got to win this game. And if we win, it's only a 2-point gap. Guys, 2 points, 2 games. Oh my days. Plus, I was looking at the calendar, and we've got Manchester United as our last game of the season. So even if we don't win the title, we could still try and get second place. So if we beat Man United, we'll probably go second, which is absolutely insane. You know what? There's only positives for this. Either we win the title or we finish second. I don't think Norwich have ever done any of those things. So, it's a big plus. It's a big W. And against Arsenal, of course, we're playing Arsenal in this one. We've had such a hard run-in for the later stages of this season. It's been absolutely insane. I mean, we've played Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, and we're going to play Man United in the next episode. So stay tuned for that one. We are going to play Manchester United. So, guys, and that final day could be insane. Because obviously United are, 4 points ahead of us with a game in hand, obviously. So if we win this game, we'll be 1 point behind them. Alright, so 1 point behind them, 2 points behind Spurs. Final day of the season is looking absolutely insane, if you ask me. All I'm saying is that Ronnie Lopez makes it 2-0 on the day. Absolutely scenes here as, I don't know what Matt Turner was doing, but he was very far out of position. And just his passing was not that great. Yeah, we were taking sweaty goals left, right, and centre because, guys, we want to try and finish as high as possible on this table. Jonas with a big-time goal there, making it 3-0, absolutely cruising at this point, destroying any hope of Arsenal, trying to squeeze into the... I think they're fighting for a top 6. I don't know. Who knows? Who bloody well knows these days? But, yeah, 3-0 up, happy days, 3 points. That's all I ever wanted for my birthday, ever. So... yeah, guys, that next episode is going to hit like crack to a crackhead. I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Let me know down below what you think might happen in the next episode. And guys, of course, I hope you have the most outstanding damn day ever.